This is a True Crime in Real Time update from True Crime Today and the Hidden Killers podcast.
It began with a statement that sent shockwaves through the world of music and celebrity. A woman identified only as Jane Doe stepping forward with accusations that two of the most powerful figures in hip-hop, Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs, raped her when she was just 13 years old. 24 years after the alleged incident, she finally decided to speak out, taking her story to NBC News and launching a lawsuit that named both men as defendants. Yet, as with many high-profile allegations, the story quickly unraveled into a tangled web of claims, counterclaims, and inconsistencies that raised as many questions as it answered. According to Jane Doe, the assault took place on the night of the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Sneaking out of her home in Rochester, New York, she made her way to New York City, determined to be part of the electric atmosphere surrounding the VMAs. Lacking a ticket, she watched the event from a jumbotron outside Radio City Music Hall and mingled with others, hoping to catch a glimpse of the stars. A limo driver claiming to work for Diddy allegedly offered to take her to an after-party, suggesting that she fit what Diddy was looking for. The lawsuit describes her arrival at a large white residence with a gated U-shaped driveway. Inside, she said, she mingled with celebrities and accepted a drink from a waitress that soon made her feel woozy. She retreated to an empty bedroom where she alleged Jay-Z and Diddy entered and raped her. The lawsuit paints a harrowing picture of what she described as a catastrophic event that upended her life. As Jane Doe's story gained attention, inconsistencies began to surface. For instance, she initially claimed her father had driven 5 hours to pick her up after the incident, but he later stated he did not recall such a trip. While her father acknowledged retrieving her late at night on one occasion, he stated it was a local drive and unrelated to the alleged assault. Another issue involved Jane Doe's claim of speaking with Benji Madden at the after-party. Representatives for Madden confirmed he was on tour in the Midwest at the time of the VMAs. Additionally, photos from that night showed Jay-Z and Diddy at the Lotus nightclub, which does not match the description of the residence Jane Doe provided. While these images do not account for their entire evening, they cast doubt on parts of her account. Jay-Z and Diddy's legal teams responded swiftly and forcefully. Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, labeled the lawsuit as lacking merit, accusing Jane Doe's lawyer, Tony Busby, of failing to properly vet her claims. Diddy's attorneys echoed similar sentiments, describing the lawsuit as baseless. Both teams have filed motions for dismissal, asserting that the allegations lack sufficient evidence. Despite the criticism, Jane Doe remains adamant. She stated that while some details may have been inaccurate, the central events of her account were true. The case has sparked debate over the reliability of memory, particularly in survivors of trauma. Experts in psychology note that traumatic events can distort memory, with certain details becoming blurry over time, while others remain vividly clear. Advocates for sexual assault survivors caution against dismissing claims based solely on inconsistencies, arguing that they are common and do not necessarily indicate falsehood. Jane Doe's personal struggles following the alleged assault add context to her delayed disclosure. She described years of depression, academic struggles, and homelessness. Despite these challenges, she eventually earned her high school diploma and certifications in Christian counseling and applied behavior analysis. Now a mother of two, she says her decision to come forward was driven by a desire to advocate for herself and others who have endured similar experiences. This lawsuit arrives at a precarious time for Diddy, who is already facing federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges. The allegations against him in Jane Doe's case align with broader claims of predatory behavior that have surfaced in recent years. For Jay-Z, the accusations present a rare challenge to his otherwise carefully maintained public image as a business mogul and philanthropist. The legal implications are significant. The court's handling of this case could set a precedent for how similar claims are evaluated, particularly those involving powerful figures. The allegations have reignited discussions about the intersection of power, celebrity, and accountability. Movements like the Me Too movement have amplified the voices of survivors, but have also drawn backlash from those who argue that the pendulum of public opinion can swing too far, sometimes undermining the principle of due process. Jane Doe's case embodies this tension, highlighting the difficulty of balancing empathy for survivors with the need for rigorous legal scrutiny. For the entertainment industry, the stakes are enormous. The outcome of this case could influence how future allegations against high-profile individuals are handled. It also underscores the growing demand for accountability in industries historically marked by unchecked power dynamics. Jane Doe's journey has been fraught with personal and public challenges. Her decision to come forward, despite the scrutiny, reflects a broader shift in societal attitudes toward survivors of sexual assault. As the legal battle unfolds, the public will likely remain divided. Questions about memory, evidence, and the passage of time will loom large. For Jane Doe, Jay-Z, and Diddy, the stakes are personal and profound. For society, the case serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in seeking justice in a world where power and influence often muddy the waters. This case will undoubtedly leave a lasting mark, not only on the individuals involved, but on the broader cultural landscape. It challenges us to consider how we navigate the murky intersections of truth, memory, and accountability in the pursuit of justice.
In a world where the darkest secrets lie just beneath the surface.
They said it was an accident, but the evidence says otherwise.
Where hidden killers roam, unnoticed, in the shadows.
I think you would definitely be looking at a blend of toxic, very bad narcissistic personality traits, and they will be vengeful and possibly resort to violence.
Join Tony Bruschi as he uncovers the truth behind the most chilling cases.
They said it was an accident, but the evidence clearly says otherwise.
Each episode, we dig deep into the minds of those who commit the unthinkable.
To your point on narcissism, he thinks in his own mind how witty he is.
Yeah.
But he lost that jury. I was done with him in 2 minutes.
From unsolved mysteries to infamous crimes.
Geez, you've just talked about how you taught yourself how to do everything under the sun. I bet you did a YouTube video, how to best kill somebody with a knife.
Hidden Killers with Tony Bruschi takes you where few dare to go.
How does someone with such a dark secret go unnoticed for so long?
With multiple new episodes every single day.
We're not just telling stories, we're seeking justice.
Listen now on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for Hidden Killers with Tony Bruschi.